What's up, Horror Fiends? It's your boy, Ricky Grimes. I'm back with my man, Joe. We're going to be talking about The Walking Dead, episode 1121, Outpost 22. This one is written by Jim Barnes and directed by Tonya McKiernan. These are both Walking Dead alumni. They've been directing and writing for a while now, so nothing new there. But let's start off with everyone's favorite question concerning this episode. What was your favorite character doing? What were they up to? Of course, my favorite character, Rosita Espinosa. But it's interesting because Rosita was finally teamed with Gabriel and Maggie. I've never seen that pairing before. Have you?
Not to my recollection.
No. So like off the bat, I'm like, okay, this feels fresh. They're finally got different people together, not the same crowd. But what we start off with, the convoy is going, and they escape that convoy, and now they got to meet up with Carol and Daryl along the way. So yeah, a lot of hijinks ensued in there. So how about you, Joe? What you think about that?
Well, for me, I mean, you already mentioned Carol. I'm not gonna. We all know. I think it's leading up to Carol doing a lot of ass kicking.
Yeah,
for the rest of the season. So no point in just.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm saying no point in mentioning how she's gonna be like one of the standouts.
Yeah.
For me, it was the man that everyone hated, and then you just grew to love, and that's Negan. Because you got to see Negan. I think in this episode, Negan now understood what Carol, Maggie, Ezekiel, Rosita, and Rick have all been fighting for.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
That's family.
Yes,
he's got a kid coming.
Now
he's got different views on it now. Now he sees it's a whole. All right, and I need help.
You know, there's one parallel we missed a few episodes back when Negan had his wife Annie, and they're doing the ultrasound, and they got the little monitor behind them, and they're talking. That mirrored the exact same scene with Maggie and Glenn when they're looking at their ultrasound. I don't know how I didn't pick that up, but now Negan is on the other side of that. So mentioning what you just mentioned now about Negan and family, it just sparked that.
Yeah, he's got a whole different fire under him now.
Yes.
And that dude that hit him with the pipe.
Oh,
I feel bad for him when Negan gets him.
Yeah.
Negan looked at him like, I can't fuck you up right now, but I'm gonna fuck you up.
He will.
But yeah, that for me was that, because you're seeing the evolution of Negan.
I love it. The fact that Negan has scenes with Ezekiel, and it's been years, and Ezekiel still hasn't gotten this shit off his chest.
Mm-mm.
So, I don't know. I guess they, like he said, they stood apart as long as possible until right now. But yeah, Negan, Ezekiel, and Kelly, 3 people that we haven't really seen before. So again, that's pretty interesting on that front. But going back before we finish this up, so Rosita, Maggie, and Gabriel escape out of the convoy, and of course they meet up with Daryl and Carol. So now we got the 5 of them trying to figure out where they're going and what is Outpost 22, and that's going to lead us to the big moment of the episode. Joe, what was your big moment during Outpost 22?
For me, was as she's getting the instructions on where she's going, and as soon as you saw the metal gates, you knew where they were at. So I was like, first of all, was the governor stupid in sending them over there? Because that's where they're from. But at the same time, it's going to be great because, our gang, that they know that place in and out.
I think Pamela knew because she's trying to humble them. We turned your home into an outpost, of one of many outposts. And this is what your home has just turned into, pretty much.
But I'm saying, you basically, you've put the captors with prey, but now the prey is actually in their own home, so they're the ones that are going to be, going after the ones that captured them in there.
They'll have the advantage, yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess that's what I was getting at. They have the advantage because they're on their own home turf, and that's why when they said that it was Alexandria, they all looked at each other like, "Oh, all right, let's go fuck them up."
yeah. Maggie was like, I think it was Maggie that she said like we're gonna take it back, or I forgot the exact verbiage, but she's pretty much let's go fuck them up. It was almost like the Rick moment, like you don't know who you're fucking with. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would have gave Maggie that line because they had it edited before, but now there are a few F-bombs, which is interesting. Again, the prior episode with Princess talking to Mercer, she dropped a huge F-bomb, and it just
Yeah.
went over my head. Like, The Walking Dead doesn't use F-bombs, so yeah, it's pretty cool that they get a few this final season. And it would have been nice for Maggie to drop that line as a little homage, but it would have been too on the nose though. So hey, we can't have all fan service, you know. Joe, let me ask you. We see where this episode ended. We just talked about it. Outpost 22 is in fact Alexandria. Where do we go from here? We got 3 episodes left after this one. What's next? Like, did you see the preview after?
I did. I mean, it looks like they're basically they're going in there. Since you say we got 3 episodes, for the last couple episodes, I have not skipped the theme song. I've actually let the theme song play.
The Walking Dead is the one show and Game of Thrones, I never ever skipped the
Oh really? See, I had, but for this one, because I'm like, damn, we're getting down to the end, and unless I, which I don't foresee I'm going to do anytime soon, but it'll be a bit before I go back to watch the series.
I don't know if you noticed, but the reason why I always watch Walking Dead because they're always updating it. They're always changing things. Like even now, when they came back to the last half, it's a little longer. They extended
beginning?
it. Yeah, because they added more people to the credits for one, as main cast building, and also the animation. They always add little Easter eggs in there, like stuff that happened already.
See, I was wondering if that's all going to be in there, and
all the time.
I was just listening to the song.
See, Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. The music is so epic. To me, the greatest series composition of a theme song ever. And I have to listen to it every single time. So Walking Dead is short, goes by quick, but the animation, especially with the last couple seasons, they're always updating.
Now the next 3, I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
But I will say we did not leave off where I thought we were going to start, and that was Lance pulling out the fucking arrow in his neck. And you were right. He appeared on The Talking Dead, so he's gone. There goes that. Unless we get what you say and he pops up, as a walker towards the end somewhere.
He still was on the main credits.
I saw that.
Okay. I said to myself, he's a walker. We're gonna see him, but he never showed up. So maybe he's still.
But yeah, I'm just hoping that I'm hoping they don't stretch it out too long. I mean, it's probably going to be the whole episode, but at this point, we have 2 more episodes left for you to wrap this up, and it's going to feel rushed.
Listen, brother. My conclusion to this. What's next? We have Aaron. We got Magna. Right, Jerry. Like, what are these characters doing? Where are they? Aaron's a big part of this. They introduced a variant walker. So is that just for Daryl's show? That's got nothing to do with. We're not gonna go back to it. That was like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, you're right.
How are you not gonna go back to that? You know what I'm saying? It feels, again, I'm gonna keep ranting on it. There's 3 episodes left. It doesn't feel like a series conclusion. There's no urgency. We're still missing a lot of characters. I don't understand. No one's dying. And Oceanside, they haven't gone back to Oceanside yet. I just thought about this too. Yeah, we don't know what Lance did when he was there. Remember, they never showed us that. So Aaron and Jerry, they're on their way to Oceanside with Lydia. So are they gonna discover that they got fucked up, or is it gonna be okay? Lance didn't do anything. That was a cliffhanger for no reason. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's either I'm worried that what they're kind of doing is setting up the spin-offs.
That's my dude.
That's it. Instead of giving us a series finale,
you're right.
It's gonna end with because we already know of 2 definite ones because I think they're already in production as it is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And
100.
I know a little bit more about Daryl's. So as far as where he ends up, so obviously something's got to happen at the end of that episode for him to end up in his.
Yeah.
And then when they announced Dead City, which is going to be in New York with Negan and Maggie. So I mean, it's like we already know that they're going to be continuing off somewhere else, but you still have to wrap this up. It shouldn't be that when the episode ends, we're now catapulting into these other series.
It's funny because I'm watching, Rings of Power, House of the Dragon, even Andor, right? All these big shows, right? That it's huge ensembles. They still manage to fit as much of the story and characters in one episode as possible. Walking Dead still has this weird infatuation where they got to take all these characters and they keep introducing them, but still giving us these small, tiny episodes where there's a few people in and that's it.
Yeah.
So what happens is a lot of our favorite, like Aaron, is such a mainstay. It's a crime he's only been in 1 episode so far. since we came 1 or 2 since we came
Two.
back.
I think I was like just 2.
It's incredible, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and Magna, forget it. What a crime. She was the main character of her group, and now they took Yumiko and made her that main character, which I don't mind, but at the expense of throwing away Magna's character and downplaying her the way they did. Oh, bro, we got again. There's 3 left. I'm a reserve judgment until the end. I'm just, bro, they gotta pick up that pace, man. We need people dying. We need some urgency, and we need bigger. We need everybody in the last 3. I don't want to see any more episodes where we're missing Rosita, we're missing Gabriel, we're missing Aaron or no. We need everyone needs
in there.
This is it. We're not gonna see these characters anymore. We're gonna see fucking Daryl, Maggie. Stop showing them so much. They got their own spin-offs.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it that way. Didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, but that's covering Outpost 22. That's again, nothing really happened this episode if you think about it. Nothing we knew already where they were going. The only thing that we found out was Alexandria. And that came at the very end of the episode. So, I don't know, man. It's overall, it's a good episode for Walking Dead, but for near the finale, it was a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, good action stuff.
Good action, yeah, a lot of good action. But when you really sit and think about it, like, what's going on? Like, what did we learn new? Especially when, again, I hate to keep doing comparing it to other shows that we're watching. And you put me onto a lot of shows, and they felt bigger than this. It's a crime.
The Expanse has a gigantic cast.
Yes, and they always
different planets and universes, and
they still manage to keep everyone and every episode as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless the last couple episodes are going to be more extended, and maybe the final episode is going to be a 2-hour, which is why we're getting some of this.
I hope so. Yes,
because at this point, if it's the next 3 are going to be 45, 42-minute episodes, I just it's bro, you're going to rush your ending.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you killed Lance, you got Sebastian's out the way. I can't believe both of them are both gone. Now it's just Pamela. So, like, I don't know. I'm reserving judgment until the end. I'm so excited though because it's Walking Dead, man. And we've been here since 2010. We've been reading books, me and you, prior to that. So it's a long journey with these characters, man. It's coming to an end for my favorites. I like Daryl and Maggie and them. They're not my favorites. I like them. I'm gonna watch it, but they're my, I've always liked characters that don't get enough shine. That always happens to me, man.
Yeah, same.
That's all good, brother. So the next episode is called Faith 1122. That's 3 episodes. Well, it's 3 left, so that's the first third of the final episodes, bro. So what do you think? What are you looking for? What do you hope happens in this next episode for you?
They quickly take over Outpost 22, make it back to Alexandria, and then gather their shit together and go take Pamela down.
Take her down. I remember in the comics, bro. You haven't got this far, so I won't say anything, but multiple characters have been killed off already. Big characters, mind you. One of them, everyone knows Rick. He's one of them, obviously. But nothing's happening, though. No one's dying.
No big deaths.
Remember when I told you? I was like, damn, I think they're going to give Gabriel the big death that came in the comics. Not Rick, but it's someone else.
Yeah.
And, bro, they were hinting at it.
Just little shots to let you know that this might be coming.
So what you going to...
And never.
AFC, don't let me down. Angela Kang, I still have faith in you. All right, well, that's going to do it for the Horror Fiend TV podcast covering The Walking Dead. We got 3 more episodes left, but don't fret. Me and Joe are still going to be coming back with more zombie talk. You're just going to have to wait and find out just a little bit longer to see what that is. But keep on trucking. Horror Fiend TV. Joe, anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Don't get bit.
Stay scared. Yeah!
Destiny's devils be savages. Slim than chance with the averages. Sitting on the low like you added slick. Darkness make you disappear like a magic trick. Put up to the table, come down and sit. These devils try to tie you the crown with it. Now you surrounded by counterfeits, trying to chop you up into 1,000 bits.